Okay. Hello. Okay. I think our microphone is working now. We're back for the first Avatar, the last Airbender draft of the set. Red blue is going to be our bias here. It looks like that deck may be a lot of fun. We haven't done research on a lot of these cards. Is Jet any good in this set? I wonder. Guana Parrot? Probably not. This first draft may be a total train wreck. Okay, let's see. Combustion Man. Probably not for us. Cunning Maneuver seems like the closest to what we want to do in red-blue. This seems very good though. I guess we'll stick to red-blue for now and then open ourselves to other possibilities in the future. There's another team avatar. Maybe if it's getting past, it's not great, but Union Archers is, I think, what we want to be doing in the red-blue deck. Three mana, 4/4 vehicle for crew 2. Creates a clue token when it dies. Looks like there's quite a few abandoned attachments around here, so we should hopefully pick some up as they wheel. Prowess. 1/3. Not going to be the Shrine deck. I assume it's like Dominaria, where the Shrine deck is something that you can make every once in a little while, and it's more fun than good, even when you do have it wide open. Professor Zay. So he allows us to discard and draw at any time. I don't love that he has 0 power. But I don't know what we're taking if we're not taking Professor Zay. Maybe Fire Nation Cadets is better here, or Vindictive Warden. There's a lesson. Okay, how many lessons do we have? None right now. Spec. Alright, honest work. Not great. This looks kind of absolutely awful if I'm being honest. This is a lesson. I don't know that we want to be casting it. There's Messenger Hawk. That is technically blue. Lightning Strike seems great though. I'll take that. It's not a lesson. We still don't have lessons. Move on. don't love it, but the board coupon is a threat, and we need threats. How many allies do we have if we were red-white? 1, 2. Well, that's blue, so we wouldn't have it. Just 1. Is the iguana parrot? Two mana, 2/1. Comes out of that equipment. Team avatars here. Maybe this isn't great. There is a lot of ETB on creatures, you know, that do things like Earthbend, so maybe removal is worse than it typically is. Redirect lightning. Okay. I think we'll have opportunities to use that. And Tiger Dillo, interesting. We really only have Jet that would trigger it. Grand, what does Grand do? Draw a card, then discard a card. Lesson synergy. So, very few lessons right now. Fire Nation Cadets probably not going to make it if we don't end up with more lessons. Soka is also not going to be great with currently 1 lesson that's conditional, and then is that it? Is that our only lesson? Wow. Five mana, make a 4/4. Or 5 mana 2/2. That does not seem great. I mean, this is a lesson. It doesn't look great. It's like a shock, but I'll take it for the lesson synergy. Looks rough out here for the red-blue deck right now. I'll be honest. Take the cavalry. Target land means this target's anything they can earthbend. Alright, we'll take the Otter Penguin here. Continue trying to force the blue-black deck. Or the red-blue deck, excuse me. I would love the archers here, but I think this is just better. This is Vigilance. It grows. It's kind of like a 2-mana threat. That's exactly what we want to be doing. I wouldn't mind like 3 of the red-blue cards here. What is this? Target creature we control fights target creature opponent controls. That doesn't seem like our deck would do great with it. We have some prowess, but is it actually Fire Nation Raider? There's the cadets. We're gonna need more lessons. I would like lessons better than that, though. So we're gonna be a bit of a mix of draw synergy plus lesson synergy. We want a platypus bear more than other stuff. I mean, we're pretty filled up on the 2-drop slot. I guess we'll take 1 Zay and see how it does. I don't love this having 0 power. I feel like we're trying to get an early damage. Don't think we end up playing that blue card in any stretch of the imagination. And we'll take, I think we'll take a land here. Armadillo, cunning maneuver. Armadillo looks rough in our deck. We really have Jet, Fire Nation, and then if we grew our Otter Penguins twice, we'll be able to attack with it. Octopus form is basically shore up, +1/+1, hexproof, untap. I think we would like at least a couple of these, and it is lessons, but we can pick up a Fire Sages here and probably hope to wheel this or the Vindictive Warden. Master Paku does not look great. Take another Archers. Probably wheel nothing out of this pack. Maybe Zuko's Exile will be playable. 5 is pretty expensive. Take another firebending lesson. Feed our lesson synergy. This is interesting. I wonder if that's more like a red-white card than anything else. We absolutely will take another lightning strike. First time flyer. May end up being decent. We end up with a good amount of lessons. Take another Archers over the Porcupine. Too expensive for our deck. I think we'll take yet another Lightning Strike. And looks like we're not going to end up with octopus form, unfortunately. None of this is likely getting played. I think for our 3-drop slot we need something. What do we have? Iguana Parrot to fill it out? So I'll take Vindictive Warden. Be a way to poke through remaining damage in some games. I don't think we're playing either Katara or the other blue card. They're too slow. It's a lesson. Like how to start right, probably not play that or the Iguana Parrot. Okay, didn't seem particularly open, but we'll see if red-blue is powerful enough to force. Obviously not from the very first draft of the very first day of a new set, but start gathering data. If we go 0-3, that's what we'll call this, gathering data. Got Zay, because he has 0 power, and we have 2 drops that can threaten much more convincingly with that. So how many lessons do we have? 3. I don't think Fire Nation Cadets is great, and I don't think First Time Flyer is great. Three. So this is good with fire bending. I'll copy that. Twelve creatures, 8 instants. We could do maybe with one more spell. We'll try out how to start a riot. Mostly red, so 10, I guess 11-7. Seems about right. Alright, let's run it as is. Okay, do it. Let's get the otter penguin out there. Okay, let's offer a trade. Because we want to play out our Knowledge Seeker or something else. I think Rowdy Snowballers is also fine. Tap down his creature. It's an aggressive card. So ideally we draw a land. We can potentially draw a land off Union Archers. And play Knowledge Seeker. Let's play Union. See what we draw. Discard, I think, Cunning Maneuver. Okay. Now we can use our other Cunning Maneuver to win combat. Create a clue for Knowledge Seeker and Otter Penguins. Effect. Okay, so he can crew that because he has 3 power. Let's play Knowledge Seeker. Throw down Union, and then attack with Otter Penguin and Union, leaving Rowdy Snowballers back because he's just gonna crew and eat with his Warp. I guess we'll toss. I mean, I like Lightning Strike better, honestly. Firebending Lesson. Put that in the graveyard. And Jet is pretty sweet here. We can't play it yet. One more land. Enter as he deals damage to creatures. 4. Okay. And yeah. Throw out Jet, try and blow up his Tylee. And then attack all. Nice. Okay, so opponent is probably not playing mono red if he's complaining about lands and is not doing much to affect the board, sitting there with 5 lands in hand at 3 mana. So I don't know that we make any changes based off the information we have. This is keepable, even without blue. We still have 2, 3, and then spell to play. Okay, so white, he's red-white. Red-white aggro, probably. 2 mana, 2, 3. I think I would rather play the Firebending Sages than Knowledge Seeker to start with. We can threaten to pump him as we attack, even if he sat back with his 2/3. Glider kids. 2 mana, 2/3. Fly. he does not block, so we'll just Porcupine. Lose the mana from Firebending. Sunwave. We're gonna take this damage. We're gonna see what Sunwave does. Firebending X. X is the number of creatures you control. Wow, that's pretty good. And he can make a 1/1 for 5 mana. 3/5. So +3, +1. We can't afford both. +3. We have essentially 5 mana here. What do we want to do? I guess we could attack first, have 5 mana. We could pump and Cunning Maneuver. +2 toughness is going to be enough to live, so that's probably the best thing we can do. Is swing out here. As he's tapped out, we're in a pretty good position. So if we use Cunning Maneuver on Porcupine, he grows 2 toughness. If we use Fire Sage's ability in Cunning Maneuver on Fire Sage's, then he grows. Do we want to grow here? 1, 2, 3. And we have 2 mana left for Knowledge Seeker. I think so. Save Rowdy Snowballers for a bigger creature next turn. Kills Knowledge Seeker. Airbend up to 1 other target permanent. Airbend exiles it. If it's exiled this way, may cast it from exile by paying 2. What's the one from him pumping? 4 mana. And they made 4. Okay. So what we do here is we play Jet Freedom Fighter. Kill his flyer, attack through with our Porcupine. This may be wrong. He has a 1/1 that he can attack through with. So he's actually going to 5, 6. Yeah, we need to block that. 4, 7. We need to block his 1/1, so I think that's actually a mistake. We're not the beatdown right now. He is. 3, 6, 7. Yeah, we gotta do this. And then I think just. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna call it there. Okay, so opponent is go wide. Combat will be happening. He makes 1/1s, so this 1/2 might not actually be half bad. He does not have firebending unless there's a lesson, though, of which we do not have many. I think literally 3. We're also not milling. Maybe we got the rough rhino for a flyer with prowess. All right, play first. Keep it. We'll throw down our Firebender Ascension first. See if we can get some firebending going, or if he kills our token. He's reading our rare now. I don't know that red-white has much enchantment removal. That, unfortunately, is going to block our creature. Yeah, we're just going to let that through. For sure. 3/3 is also going to block. Let's start with Union Archers. Pitch a mountain so we can draw. Okay, Fire Sages. Might as well attack with our flyer that has vigilance. And if we get 4 firebending triggers, then we get to copy firebending. I don't think that's so earth-shattering that we need to warp our play around it. Okay, he just trades. We know he has payoffs for a number of creatures on board, so we will take that happily. He's gonna kill Iguana Parrot. He's hovering it like he has removed. He does. Okay, well. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We can double pump. He lets it go through. We don't have anything else to do with mana, so we will cast it here. Oh, he has a jet of his own. He's going to be able to at least kill our Seeker. At least we get a clue token. No triggers like the otter. This will let us attack with our 2/2 token. Ooh! Playing Jet will also let us attack with our 2/2 token. Alright, remove his Jet with our Jet. He will be able to put a counter on his 3/3. But this will enable a free attack with both our creatures. Ooh, we should have played the mountain as well, and we would have been able to pump. But we can also crack the clue instead. And we do have archers, so I'm going to keep that land in hand. The 3 ones that discard a card and draw a card. Okay, Rowdy Snowballers. I'm going to lock down his Water Tribe Captain here. And we'll get enough mana to put at least one 1/1 counter, 1/2, and then we would copy another 5. I think we do want to play Otter Penguin here though. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. That'll be 5 mana, 3, and pump. So 1, 2, 3. We can save our island without playing our mountain, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess we threaten double pump here. Let's do that. We copy gold. We can't play Otter Penguin if we pump again. Let's do it. Get out of range. Now all creatures threaten lethal. Alright, our first victory of the new format. Absolutely, we want to play first. This is unkeepable. This is keepable. So let's pitch. Cunning maneuver. Fire Sages was great last game. We'll play the Fire Sages first, as we'll probably drop Airbender Ascension next turn, and then I was gonna say threaten to pump it, but alright, let's play this out. We threaten Octopus Form. Obviously don't actually have it. Okay, let's end right there. Dong Slinger 420. That's great. Okay, we see as a tap forest. When this enchantment enters, it's a rare. This is probably good. Earthbend 2, then search your basic land, put on then tap. Our landfall. Land enters, put a quest counter when you do. There's 4 more, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. Okay, so we have time to beat him before he gets a bunch of value from that. Let's, I think, start with an attack, right? And use that mana to clear out his forest here. Under Dong Slinger 420's control. Alright, and I guess we will hold this mountain. No, we won't. I was gonna say we could hold it for archers, but we have firebending, and we have counters and damage that we can use with that mana. So if we firebend 3 here, 6, 7, we have functionally 7 mana. We'll hit this and actually trigger and be able to counter. I think 3 more times have 10 mana to be able to do that stuff. Oh, Earthbend 4. Wow, it is countered. Does Earthbend always bring in tap lands, or I think it's because his lands are tapped. Alright, I guess we'll start with Union. We could threaten to make this how big if we attack? 1, 2. That's 6 mana. We could pump it twice to be a 5/5. Copy it, make it bigger. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Copy both. So you get to copy all the firebending when that happens. Now we play Union. Pitch our island. And get a mountain, which we will not play. Alright, looks like we'll have to go wide or this game if we want any shot. Alright, set a stop at his end step so we don't forget to ping him with Vindictive Warden, because we didn't play out the land last turn. We normally do that once. What does this get? Anything when it attacks? Each opponent loses X life, you gain X life. And that's going to be 4 life. That's going to be a lot. We cannot let that continue to attack. So we have to do a double block here. Oh wow. Unlucky cabbage mark. Create a food token. Basic land, defender. Now it's looking rough for us. Okay, we can pitch that land with Yuyin. But he does have a 5/5. There. And throw that down. Probably just ping him at the end of his step again. So, what does Unlucky Cabbage Merchant do exactly? When he enters, create a food token. Search your library for a basic land. It goes onto the battlefield tapped. If you search your library this way, put it on the bottom of his library. Okay. So either a 2-mana ramp, you throw a land on the field, or 2-mana 2/2 that creates a food token. Yeah, we're just gonna die to trample here. We haven't seen any reach, I don't believe. I have a feeling that a 17-turn clock is not going to be quick enough. How to start a riot looks absolutely awful here. Let's draw a card, see what we get. This is looking like a go next. So, make a bunch of bodies, gain life. Ramp seems like a pretty good deal against what we're trying to do. Alright, we've seen enough. Okay, the flyers are coming in. We're not winning the late game against this guy, so let's cut our 5-drop. If we get to that point, we're in trouble. I mean, how to start right might be kind of our only way to win against this deck, so let's keep it in, at least on the play. Probably take it out on the draw. Alright. Fountain to start. Okay, toss an island, get an island right back. I was gonna say get a land, but looks like he opts not to. Okay, clears the way for our Monache creature here. He kills Vindictive Warden. We have, yeah, nothing to do. Alright, so what is this gonna do? we'll hold up Firebending Lesson for his rebellious captives. We'll see if he tries to like put counters on it. Zol. Okay, well. His exile return tapped. Has a land. I guess it's better to kill. Is it better to kill this? Okay, it's gonna be Porcupine plus Knowledge Seeker here. Firebending, mana, waste. A lot of bodies. This thing's gonna gain life. It's gonna be annoying. Can we kill him this turn is the question. 3 power. 3, 5, 7. 7 plus 6 is 13. So if he blocks, we're dead. So Firebending's gonna add mana. We're gonna have 6 mana. Be able to poke him for 1 and play this. Okay, right, this is 3, 5, 7. Okay, I think we need, do we have it? That 4 mana damage spell. Boomy Bash. Okay, we only have 1 copy. Does Combustion Man even come in? We get absolutely destroyed by Daily agents. Rowdy Snowballers would slow that down. Alright, Dawn Slinger 420. It's gonna be an uphill battle. On the draw, and we're gonna have to mulligan. We have Boomy Bash. But we cannot afford to take turn 2 off. Let's toss a Cunning Maneuver and hope for something better. We have no turn 2 creature, but we can't mull to 5, I don't think. Please play a creature we want to kill with our Lightning Strike. Okay. Okay, put a 1/1 counter. Dang it. I think we do kill it. Death Touch Reach. Whenever this creature dies, you gain life. Yikes. Well, I guess we get the Porcupine out there. We could try and... Yeah. We can't afford the clue off this. We can Firebend. Try and draw a land. That might actually be better. We do. It's an island, so we're pretty far away from casting Jet. There's Dai again. Dai just totally shuts down our deck. Okay, so there's a mountain. We can play Porcupine. 2, 3. I mean, we can double block with Porcupine, right? I guess we play our Snowballers. Walk down to Highway. We can attack with Warden. We could hold up Redirect Lightning. We could do 1 extra damage. Let's just hold up Redirect Lightning. Does that work on Earthbend? If he Earthbends a land, can we make him Earthbend our land instead? 2 mana, 2/3, adds mana of any color. Earthbend 2. Up to 1 target creature you control fights target creature and opponent controls. Now let's try Redirect Lightning. That did not work. Or did it? We make it fight this. 2/3. Oh, he chooses. Yikes. Okay, well. As we know now. So that looks like it's a game, but we're learning how that card works. Could we have done that? Target spell or ability. With a single target. So I guess there's multiple targets, right? Can we respond to the second target? Or no, because it's 1 spell. Maybe we wait for the second part to go on the stack, the fight portion. Well, we'll double block here. We'll kill the Porcupine. Okay. Iguana Parrot, I feel like, is not gonna do it. Let's play Jet. Kill Forest for daily quest and concede. Okay, so Earthbending and Life Gaining is probably going to be our worst matchup if we are playing red-blue, do a bunch of damage to your turn, to your face in 1 turn type stuff. Let's cut Rough Rhino Cavalry and put in Iguana Parrot. Okay, yuck. I mean, we'll keep it. Hopefully we draw a 2-drop right about now. We don't. Rumble Arena into Rumble Arena. So I can only play 1 mana spells and colorless for 2. Flopsy, Boomy's Buddy. We'll play a Porcupine. Read this card. See what it is. Look at top X cards. X number of lands you control. Reveal a creature or land card from among them. And enter your hand. Creature or land. So brick on sorcery enchantment. Instant artifact. Let's play the Union Archers. Toss a mountain. See what we draw. Firebending lesson. Legend of Kuruk. It's a mythic rare. Scry 2, then draw a card twice. Return it. Transform. What is it when it's transformed? A 4/3 that creates a 1/1 whenever you cast a spell that can't be blocked. 20 mana is probably not relevant, even with waterbending, but that is pretty good. A 4/3 that any spell, not instant or sorcery, any spell will create a 1. So I'm tempted to actually do damage to face now. Get a counter on Porcupine. And 1, 2, 3. Just cast Cunning Maneuver. See if we can draw a land off this. Do. It's an island instead of a mountain, so we can't hold up redirect lightning. It's a good sign. Opponent is saying they're doomed. I mean, they're playing a very greedy deck, right? They've played no creatures, and they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana, and then this 5 mana removal smell. Firebending lesson unfortunately only targets creatures. Okay, everyone's himself there. Kind of a 1-for-1. And here we'll play the Vindictive Warden. Attack. I guess we attack with Porcupine first. Okay, so very, very greedy deck. 6 drop besides that, right? I guess we can't peek in this view, but I think it's fine as is. Maybe an extra snowballers to go even lower to the ground and cut like a boomy bash. Destroy target land creature or non-basic land. So the land doesn't even need to be earthbended into a creature at that point. Earthbent. One get. All blue lands, all red playables. This has got to be a mulligan. One land, this has got to be a mulligan. And this is something we will keep. So it's going to be one of our 3 drops. And a land. Is that actually wrong? Should we actually cut? Vindictive Wardens. I think this might be correct. Since we're on the draw. Okay, that worked out. 2-drop would be fabulous here. 2-drop creature. Earthbend 1. I guess we kill that. It's when it enters, so it's not when he casts. If we see him cast a creature this turn, we can blast it. Okay. Okay, here we go. Porcupine. Get on out there. He's affecting the board a lot more this game. So I guess the Earthbend 1 twice. We've got 2/2, that's fine. So I think we need to kill that now. Even though it means we skip playing the board. Three, four, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he tapped it with snowballers. I want the clue token. I will play the Vindictive Wardens first. And he plays a captive, that's fine. Earth King's Lieutenant, okay. Staple Post. Not Staple Post in common, it's a rare. Put a 1/1 counter on each other ally. Wow, that makes it big. Alright, well. What else does it do? Whenever another ally enters, put a 1/1 counter on that creature. He'll continue to grow. So we'll attack with our Porcupine and our Menace creature here. We have enough to cast it for 5. Alright, cast it with Kicker. But we'll see if he blocks first. Okay, if he doesn't block, then I think we just play Fire Nation Raider off the cliff. Don't need to do that. We played a lane for a turn. We can hold up Fire Pending Lesson. And the Clue Crack. Earthbend 2. Okay, when you do, so this will stop the fight. Let's absolutely blow that up. lightning. Okay, let's crack the clue first. See what we get. Otter penguin. 2/3, 4/2. I guess I like attacking with the Fire Nation Raider only. This deck really lacked that, I think it's a lesson, that flexible single red or blue pip. Discard card, draw a card. Put a 1/1 counter. I just Earthbend 1. What does this do? Whenever you waterbend, draw a card. I think we want to redirect that, not the Earthbend. Can we? Oh, can we not? I guess because it's triggered. I guess we'll toss our redirect lightning here. Feels kind of bad because we don't totally understand how this works. And attack through for 3. Now we can attack with these guys. Okay. Smack for 3. And now he'll be smacking us for 4 in the air, but we have a reach creature to chump block with in the future. Now, Firebending is going to get us to 7 mana. It's going to be a while before we can get to a count of 4. Firebends himself. We'll let this go through. Three, 6, 8 mana. Would not be enough. 9. We could poke for 3. He's gonna. We're gonna have to chump in the air next turn. 2/2, 2/3. Does he gain life? No, it just Earthbends for 1. This is going to be tight, or we are going to lose. We're going to have to chump Aang this turn with the archers probably, or just go down to 2 if he leaves the cat owl back. And then we've got to figure out a way to poke him with our warden down to a spot where the otter penguin can finish him off. So, blocking the cat owl. Firebending. What's he gonna do with that man? Transform to a 6/6. You'd have to do all 4. Okay. There. And then that would kill us, so we need to block that. This is probably the best double block. And we'll poke him with the warden before he kills it. poke. And right. We would need... Do we have two more, what's it called? The +3/+1, make a clue. We need basically 2 of those to be able to poke through with 6, 7 mana. Iguana Parrot is not going to do it. Does Iguana Parrot keep us alive? I guess technically we play this, we chump, and then what? Hope for the +3/+1 clue, which is 1, 2, then 1, 2, and then 1, 2, and then if we sack this land, we don't have enough. I guess we can sack this. See what we draw. There's no one card we could draw. Can we attack? No, we can't. So, and we could get Firebending mana to play something, so. Yeah, let's sack this. Otter Penguin's gonna be unblockable. Boomy Bash. Not gonna do it. We're dead. Flopsy gets played. Flopsy. Daily quest reasons. Okay. Flyers. He has flyers. He affected the board a lot more. Cunning maneuver. Firebending lesson seem fine. Run it back. I think we have a much better chance on the play than the draw. Still got him down to 5 health there with the unblockable Otter. This is fine with all red. We potentially have a 1, 2, 3 if he plays a 1 mana creature. He's a bit over regulation size there with a 42 card deck. I guess Firebending lesson. I'm gonna play Porcupine this turn, and hold up Cunning Maneuver, attacking into his talent next turn. Well, we would have to flinch first here, so I guess we attack with just the Porcupine first. Okay, well, Ascension. I think it's better than Yuyan Archers, even though Yuyan has more power. We will Firebend, and we may want to toss something other than that airship engine room next turn. I do not mind seeing this. Just ramping here, not affecting the board, and we'll hit him for 9 damage. That's a pretty good draw. So we'll double drop that. I guess we'll see if we draw an untapped land. We do. Greed pays off there. And we can toss our airship engine room for a playable potentially. No, just another map. Okay, unless he has a Wrath. Looks pretty good for us here. 3-3 won't do it. And Cunning Maneuver is going to help. Let's play out the mountain. Let's swing out. Two, 4, 7. Just need to pump. Pump. And he should be at negative. He is. Nice. Okay. Well, first draft is a 2-1. We forced red-blue. The spell we were looking for to discard and draw a card for either one red pip or one blue pip was not available, and it felt like we definitely felt the lack of that. And we didn't have the Drake because that was in pack 1, pick 1, but it still feels like a fun deck to play with. I think we'll keep forcing red-blue for now and see how that goes. All right, GG's.